Okay, and on the line we have Mr. Jake Manning, the Man Scout. He's thrifty. He's friendly.
Courteous, kind, reverent,
That's
clean,
right.
obedient, loyal, all those things.
Oh, come on, you. But how are you doing today, sir?
Good, good. Actually, just in the middle of working here at highspots.com today, and then I got to take off for a comedy show later on. So,
Oh, that's
busy,
right.
busy day, busy weekend, all that.
That's right. Not only is he a professional wrestler, he is a stand-up comic. How does that go, sir?
Good. I mean, I'm very, very happy about it. You know, I've doubled my odds of a guy alone in a hotel room today, so it's great. You know.
Okay. Now I'd like to ask you. Well, no, you know.
I got it all dark all of a sudden. So, now you see what type of humor I'm doing.
That's great, though. That's my kind of humor. It's so. First question, first and foremost, Man Scout. How did you come up with the gimmick? And is it you, or is it is it an extension of you, or is it just something that you said, "Hey, this is gonna be, kind of funny," and then it kind of stuck?
Well, I grew up a big fan of 1995 WWF, and I might have been the only big fan of 1995 WWF with all the unique characters and
TL Hopper was my favorite.
Pirates, freight car drivers, all that. I loved all that. That was my wheelhouse. And also, too, I'm an Eagle Scout.
Oh, okay.
So, therefore, I already had the outfit, technically. I had to make a couple alterations.
Right.
And I just wanted something that can stand out. And for a long time, I put that idea away in the closet.
Right.
And then one day, after wrestling for 4 years and feeling very unhappy with my spot and where I'm at, I just said, screw it. I'm just going to bring this Man Scout thing out of the closet and have some fun with it. I've been doing that since 2007.
That is so great, actually, that you could actually get such longevity out of this character. I dig it so much. Like, I first seen you, I want to say in 2018, back at NEW in Poughkeepsie. You were in that ladder match with Hale Collins.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, dude, when you threw the tent, I died. I was dying my ass. It was so funny. I remember the pop you got. It was crazy, man. My boy Zane, who's is one of your biggest fans, he was going apeshit when you threw the fucking tent, dude. It was fucking funny.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I actually kept that a secret because the Northeast Wrestling promoter is very much a traditionalist.
Right.
So I didn't know what he was going to do when he found out I was going to bring a tent to the ring. So
right.
What I did is I hid the tent in a dark corner.
Yeah.
And I waited till the absolute last second to go grab it and then head up to the curtain. And then he couldn't get me then. So I just ran out there with it and made it part of the match. And everybody in the match knew it was going to happen, but I just knew the promoter would have stopped me before I went to the ring with the tent.
Gotcha.
So I knew I had to be very secretive about that. And I've been trying to work the tent back into Northeast Wrestling some way, somehow, in a regular match, but I can't find a building where I can, hide the tent and then bring it out last second. So
right.
Figure out a way to do that.
You'll
see the tent a lot more in Northeast
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get on that for you. I'll come up with an idea because I love that spot. The way you did it too last time when you were at NEW the last show. You and Broom Guy, man, got the biggest pop of the night. Seriously, even over freaking Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Quite frankly,
I appreciate that. I've been working very, very hard for Northeast Wrestling since 2009, so it's been a 10-year run with them, and I've always tried to have my best matches there. I have my best matches anywhere I possibly can because they're few and far between. But I have to say that Northeast Wrestling I hold very near and dear to my heart, especially all its fans and how they just wrap their arms around me.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say there's what was it? There was a match that I posted up on our website. I found of you. I posted a link on Twitter of you versus Kevin Steen. That was how many years ago was that now?
Probably 2011, 2012, maybe 2013, somewhere in that wheelhouse. Not too long before he
before he signed, right?
WWE, NXT, yeah, just a little bit before, like maybe like a year or two, maybe. But me and Kevin are good friends, and he stayed at my house before, and he's just
I was
super
looking
cool
that
dude, you know?
I was looking that up. You know, like you guys had a few matches together, like singles and tag matches against. You know what I mean?
He's a good friend of mine.
Is it? I've heard a couple people say that he's a little stiff in the ring. Is he stiff or is he? You know.
I like it that way. I fucking love it that way.
Little snug.
I like getting knocked around a little bit. There's gonna be no complaints with me. It's when guys are a little like unsafe.
Right.
Then I have a problem. Like sometimes when I see a big, muscly guy that's been in the business for 2 years, that's when my butthole kind of puckers up.
I was gonna say
just because I was trained by George South, and I'm very used to just being a chopper in an extent, and just get beaten up by the big new muscle guy. But somebody like Kevin, who's been wrestling for probably close to 10 years at the time, who's just like to lay it in, I got no problem.
Yeah, because I said, dude, he did a swanton on you, and it looked like he came down full weight. Like, it had to have hurt. I'm sorry.
Well, you got to connect. Get in.
Well, yeah, but...
He missed it, but then we both looked dumb.
Yeah, it's true. You got me there, yeah. It's very true. I'd rather take the hit than make it look, kind of not the way you want it to. But, now, you just did an event out in Bar Wrestling for Joey Ryan's organization, right?
Yeah, just made a little appearance there. Russell Jervis Cottonbelly and the Bear, apparently. He brought out a picnic basket, and that's what happens when you bring out a picnic basket and you don't have a permit for it. It attracts bears, and that's why trained professionals only handle picnic baskets.
Are you how many times have you gone out west and done stuff, or are you mainly like a mid-state and East Coast guy?
I'm mainly a guy that can just ride to a show. I mean, rarely do I ever get flown to a show.
Right.
Like, flights for me are near and far between. But I think the wrestling world's going to change, and my stock will rise, and I'm going to be worth it as a flight to some promoters. I already kind of starting to be that position where, if you book me and you fly me in, you're going to sell a couple of tickets, and you're making money back off the flight by the amount of people who are going to show up and come see me. So... I mean, it's getting to that point with me. But, yeah, most of the time, if it's within driving distance, I'll be there. And 17 hours to Iowa is still driving distance for me because I'm a psychopath.
Now, all right, the big news going around now is AEW starts on Wednesday, okay? Now, what is your opinion on the picking a side thing? Or do you think watching everything is good for the business?
Oh, I think you should pick a side, and anybody else that doesn't agree with you is a complete moron. And you should berate them if possible. Matter of fact, quit your job, yell at people about wrestling on Twitter. That's the only thing you should be doing right now. The idea of making money and paying your bills, forget that. I think you need to ruthlessly go after people, dunk on people, lose friends over it. Post about it on Facebook, too, because that's what people want the most decisive opinions whatsoever. Maybe throw a couple politics jokes in there too. Also, tell some jokes that get you fired from SNL in the future, possibly. All those things. That's what I think you should be doing. But no, seriously. As a pro wrestler, anybody that's on TV doing well, making money, and wants to slide pieces of paper in front of wrestlers like myself to be a part and employed by their company and provide me a platform for my art and my services, I'm all for it.
All right. Now we here actually are rooting for you to get into AEW because we don't feel that NXT would use you proper. So,
rooting, or are you talking about whispers? Are we talking about whispers? I don't think they're rooting or yelling. There's mostly whispers between people and then the mutually shush.
No, we are definitely...
You guys shouldn't be rooting for me in a library. That's part of the problem. If they're rooting for me in a library, those whispers are getting shushed out right away. If you yell on Twitter, like I said, be very decisive on Twitter and yell about it and fight people over it.
Well, I'm going to personally yell at AEW and get them to look at your matches, get them to sign you because, quite frankly, you deserve it. And you've had, honestly, the biggest impact on us when we saw NEW the past 2 times is it's all about fucking Man Scout. So, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
And we would love to have you back on the show, man, anytime. And if you got anything up, coming up soon that you'd like to promote, let me know right now. What do you got?
Wrestling Revolver. Check them out. I'm very closely related to them, mostly because I edit the shows, I commentate the shows, I wrestle on the shows, I'm a champion for those shows. Literal, not, I am figuratively. Sandy Callahan was a heck of a good show in Des Moines, Iowa, and Dayton, Ohio. Also Northeast Wrestling, check that out. PWX is slowly bringing me back in, so I'm not going to give them the hard sell on that because we're still hashing out what they're going to do with me. But
gotcha.
Check out $5 Wrestling. $5 Wrestling is back in full effect. Unfortunately, for my free time, so I will have none of it because I'll be working on $5 Wrestling for most of the year. I was only supposed to run 3 shows this year. Now I'm going to be running 7 before December comes up. So
busy.
And if you go to High Spots Wrestling Network, you'll get to see the Carolina Stampede, which is Joey Janela taking on Jeff Hart, which is an amazing match. I'd highly recommend. They went 35 minutes. Those are all the things I have to plug. Go to highspots.com, join High Spots Wrestling Network, all of those things. Because the more you support High Spots, the more likely that the company that I work for still exists. I'm not going to get no raise or no commission off any of those sales, but it's nice to keep a roof over my head from 9 to 5.
Oh, definitely. You want to give out your social media here so people can follow you?
At Scout Manning on Instagram and Twitter. Don't worry about Facebook unless you want to see a bunch of family photos of me when I was a child. But, there is a market for that, so just look up Jake Manning on Facebook. But also, too, look up How Did This Get Booked on Facebook. That is my podcast that I do with Zane Riley, where we look at subpar professional wrestling, and we basically do How Did This Get Made type podcast. Also do 10 Bell Pod, at 10 Bell Pod on Instagram and Twitter. That's the other podcast that I do. Listen, this is your fault that I'm going long because you told me to plug the stuff that I'm involved in, and we can keep going. We haven't even gotten to my comedy stuff and other stuff and the weird YouTube stuff I do.
You keep going, homie.
I've actually still got more work to do, so we'll cut it off there.
All right.
How Did This Get Booked? 10 Bell Pod. Dad, you don't work, you wrestle. All organic comedy, craft comedy series, no exploitation, dessert video. I think that covers it all.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for coming on. Have a great day, man.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.